Hello, everyone, and welcome to our final episode of Tall Tales of Eos. Hi. Hi. Knew I had to write into this. Yes, our King of Chaos, the Monster King. Oh boy. And so good news. The arcade machine's back from the war. So at that I'll fix back up, and it made me realize we're almost at $2,500 for all of our donations this campaign.
Woo!
It is your incredible generosity that I thank you. Thank you all so very much for that.
Y'all the bee's knees.
These knees and deeds. Yes,
The
nothing
bees
but
and the
good party
knees.
rolls. Let's go. There's still time.
With our wayward wild magic warlock having raided in.
Our secret fifth member of the party.
Yes.
So, I believe y'all remember what happened last time.
We were jail buddies.
Broke out.
A little bit.
Jailbreak!
We're jail buddies.
We were all
You
briefly
broke
fuzzy
out.
animals for different reasons.
Prison break! Yeah, and I was a sheep. That was wonderful. Wonderful.
Yes.
And I did a terrible job at explaining how you break out of handcuffs.
We spent a good
Wait.
couple minutes figuring out the positioning.
Listen,
All the
we
acrobatics.
Do we
eventually,
still have those pics?
we
God.
eventually got there.
It
There's
was
just,
really
like,
funny,
five-
just like the scribbly doodles on the side of the map going like, all right, sit with me here, hold on. So you start like this.
So
It required an interpretive dance and some doodles.
for those
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
for those who
You're
weren't
not
here,
wrong.
we had a bit of a debacle on how legs were placed. I mean, if you want to see it, we still have the episode, but we still have the VOD up, and we also have it on YouTube. We spend a good half hour trying to get our way past it,
Just evolving like how to figure out what was supposed to work.
as well as another half hour off stream of Ruby being like, okay, so here's what I'm talking about, and I eventually
Yeah, like
got it.
Ruby verbally explaining, me doodling in the corner like, Gob, it's like this.
Yeah, Raina got it.
I love the fact that I
Anyway.
knew where you were coming from, but we both sounded like we were absolutely deranged trying to explain it.
Yep, an acrobat technique.
Yep, and you took care of Orzak's too. By the way, who dealt the last blow of that? Was that you, Dinesh?
Moonbeam.
It was Moonbeam. Yes. So
Right, yes, it was Moonbeam.
Trophy.
Thank you. I have a collection.
Collect them all!
So, allow me to paint the scene for you. You have broken out of jail. You are across this bettered, wasted landscape. It is around sunset with sun across the horizon. From where you are to where you know where the lair hides, you know it's going to be about a day's travel before you reach there. Now is the time to prepare.
You know, I'm realizing that the headmaster probably should have foresaw this. And I have a feeling he's going to be here any minute. At least the bald one is.
Yes, most definitely.
Then we just have to be ready for when it happens. And hopefully that our little friend was able to get a bit more support on our side to make whatever is going to happen work out for us.
Yeah.
Which does remind me. Where... Do we actually know where Forfall is?
From your scrying back at Sooth, you saw his lair at the northernmost part of
So that's not where we were taken.
You were taken south of that,
Okay.
in its own built-up oubliette.
Alright. Does anyone have any messaging spells or anything to get word to the other islands about what's going on?
Yeah, it's next to the McDonald's, of course. Where else would a dragon of entropy put his neighboring business?
Totally
it's a
next to
McDonald's.
Next to
Yeah,
a closed down
totally.
Blockbuster.
Ah, you got me there.
Yep.
Gotta keep nuggies on hand for your fellow
Oh yeah,
cultists.
definitely.
Unfortunately, I think the only stone we had was the one that Farfall gave us.
Call Grease Lightning, he'll save you. Get your friend on the broom.
Yeah, where?
The only other thought that I could have is possibly a figment as some means of our communication.
I feel like
they
that
are the
might
ones
be-
who got in touch.
I feel like that might be our option.
Do we know if Figment's around?
As far as you remember, he gave you something that he seemed pretty panicked about, where he caught you from in the prison, handed you a ring, and said he was gonna do his best to see what Forfall was up to. And then he flew
How
off.
long have I had the ring now, actually?
It's less about how long you've had the ring and how long you've been focusing on the ring.
Like once oh gosh, what was his name again? The cultist that we knocked off last time.
Orzax.
Orzax. Yeah, once Orzax was taken down, Linesh was kind of like focusing on the ring as much as she could.
Okay.
Since it felt like it was one of the few moments of peace they were gonna have before everything went absolutely tits up.
Fair enough.
Well, I guess the goal is to go find Figment and find a way to signal that.
The others. Whoever allies we may have, yes.
Does anyone know how to send smoke signals? We
I
could
don't-
start a
I
fire
can't
and start
justify why no
smokes.
one doesn't know how to do that.
Would I know how to do that, Calm? Hold on.
Smoke signals?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Smoke signal.
Smoke signals, I would assume, is a form of communication, thus a language.
Damn it.
Well, also secondary thought.
Would smoke signals not also give away to Farfall where we are?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you want him to come find us?
Well, if he comes and finds us, that leaves out the possibility of a trap that we are walking into.
Yes, but it also means that we fight him on our own and before any allies could show up.
Well, while allies are on their way. Potentially.
I do not fault your reasoning, but I am just remembering how the rooftop situation went. I worry that we may not live to see our allies arrive in time to assist.
At least he stopped. Big picture.
Yes, but we would not be alive to confirm that.
Ruby, are you about to do a martyrdom?
No.
Do that.
So, just
Like-
just surmise for logic we do have. So we do know that Figment did get in touch with like some of the others to inform them about what's been going on, about what's happening, but we have no idea of like if they're on their way or not.
Correct. And as far as
And we also know
Forfall's
that
told you, he said no one's coming.
Yeah.
I got a question,
And
God.
also,
I might have an answer. Also, hi, Amber.
Sorry, to continue. I didn't mean to.
no, it's okay. I just wanted to also just affirm that the like portals that were used to get in between spaces, like those are all still down as far as we know.
As far as you know, yes.
So alright, I'm looking at Exodus or Exorcius. Sorry, not Exodus.
Or
God, Exorcius.
Excelsior!
Yeah.
And
Layer.
I'm versus us. Can I look down the coastline to see if there's any to see if there are any if I could see any ships or anything?
Give me a perception check.
Thank you. For a cat, I'm not very perceptive. I still have a D20 over here, and I don't know what it's for. Birthday inspiration, maybe? No. No idea. Anyway.
Oh.
Alright.
Maybe it was a donation inspiration.
Maybe.
15.
15.
Much like the land, the coast is just as barren. The waters erupted. It's inky black texture. Pan your eyes across the coast as far as your eyes are able. You don't see any signs of ships, however, off in the distance you catch these occasional sparks, auroras, emanating this phosphorus purple.
Well, it seems like the only way to go is the only thing we can do is go stall for time or beat him to a pulp. Cracks knuckles.
I love the mental image in my head that Vera actively said cracks knuckles while also
Same.
knuckles
Same.
out loud.
Absolutely.
Same.
No. Absolutely, she did. Cracks knuckles.
I think I understand what you are putting down. Winks. But
Absolutely. Thumbs up.
but
Do it, Florida. We're in Florida, guys.
Southern Florida mention.
We had to take a peek. We had to take Florida from somewhere and put it in our world.
Why don't we pick up Florida and put it somewhere
That also
else?
explains all the wild magic.
Oh yeah.
Just remember, elves are canonically French.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
True. That's true.
Anyway.
But no, I agree.
So, because we did get like the mental image when we did the seeing of where they are, and can we get like a perspective of like how long it would take for us to reach where he was going? Like the northern tip of the
literally
island.
introduced you all, saying you have it's probably a day's travel to get there.
Right. Yes. Sorry, my brain is a little bit smush.
It's all right.
Okay.
Yes. So, I do believe that maybe our best choice, follow the coastline, go to where he is, hope our allies will be on their way, and rest as much as we can in between.
Sounds like a
We're
plan.
going to have one hell of a fight in front of us.
Absolutely.
The shock.
What?
How was that?
What?
Sorry. That was the sobriety's getting to me.
Ah, see.
We should move forward. We should keep going.
I agree.
And she's like kind of like side-eye Miss First in concern.
All right.
Well, health check.
So, let us start heading north. And we will rest when it gets dark. Because I don't think we can make it all the way there in one day.
We should have our watch in turns. We never know if Farfall already knows that if we survived, that the intent is to come after him. We'll need to make sure that we have at least a set of eyes while we rest. I'm willing to take first watch.
All right, I'll take second.
I guess I'll be last then. Very well. Very well.
If nothing else, it is a period of time you don't have to worry about thinking about being sober. And it's sooner over later.
True.
All right.
Silver linings.
Yes.
And when they start doing the trekking, like Lanesh is going to be like kind of like mentally reaching out and occasionally speaking in Draconic, like calling out to Figment, as Monster King does what Monster King does.
Of course.
I almost instinctively went to pray to my ancestors, but that's the other game. I forgot this
Aw, shit,
paladin
here we
who
go
just
again.
believes in herself. And beats the shit out of people with full determination.
With the power of my personal belief, there's nothing I can't do.
Bisphorus add 21 more days to your sobriety.
Oh no!
Fucking way!
I hate it here.
That is so fucking funny.
I believe that puts us at... We're almost to 100.
100 days?
Congratulations!
Like I think we last left off at 73? 74?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, I think we're at like 98, 99.
It
Oh,
was
goodness.
then. Miss Ferris has decided she needs a new hobby.
I was gonna say it's someone's gonna have to give a gold chip to Miss Ferris at the end of this session.
An AA milestone. I don't know. I've never been that drunk before.
Yeah, I think it's like they give you one for at a month, at 100 days, and then like a year or something like that.
Is then Miss Frisk switched to harder substances.
Oh no. She actively seeked out getting poisoned by people and hallucinogenics.
Like, you know what? I'm just gonna start taking mushrooms I find off the roads.
If it looks half edible, it's going in Miss Frisk's mouth.
Oh no. As another 5d6 days of sobriety enter Miss Frisk's bloodstream.
God, I hate it here.
I think the funniest thing is my character canonically makes alcohol for a living.
Well, I can't support you. I'm sorry, because it ain't doing anything.
Lainesh,
Ain't doing shit.
Yes.
as you have been honing in on this ring, as though your magic or self protected by the forces that have been affecting you all since you came here. You have attuned the Ring of Spell Turning.
Ooh.
While wearing this ring, you have an advantage on saving throws against any spell that targets only you. So AoEs can still hurt you, like Fireball.
Valid.
In addition, if you roll a 20 for the save and the spell is 7th level or lower, the spell has no effect on you and instead targets the caster.
Very cool.
This is how you get someone to finger of death themselves.
Suddenly,
This is
Lainesh is
the-
like,
the
"Don't worry,
ring
guys. I'm
that's-
gonna be on the front line."
This is the ring that Cassius has lent you in your time of need.
Oh, very cool.
Not sure the state of Cassius that he couldn't present it to you himself, but you imagine that he has made your fairy dragon friend a willing accomplice in your quest to defeat Footfall. X is rolling around right now. How I terribly mispronounced that name.
Did she come up with it?
No, I did, and that's the problem.
Womp womp.
She says a quiet thank you. As she like feels that layer of protection. She's just like,
I hope I can put it to good use.
For shift, give me a perception check.
God.
Data, why are you laying on my mouse? Go away.
Sorry, the child has demanded attention.
You're not just a child.
She's just like, hello, Maziar.
Alright, so perception. D20 plus civil. Wing. 13.
13. There doesn't appear to be any threats. You do notice that it begins to rain.
She just slightly pulls a part of her shawl over the cone of her cobra head. And she kind of like looks over at the others, making sure that they're covered from the rain. And if she notices that they're like a little uncovered, she like kind of gently just pulls their blankets a little bit higher up, just like making sure that they've got that little extra coverage.
Other than that, shift goes uneventful. The rain continues on.
As it switches over, she very gently goes over to Vera. It's like,
Miss Vera, it is time for your shift. Do be mindful. It began to rain as the night began to set. It may be a little bit harder to hear some things.
Understood. And thank you for always looking out.
Of course. It has been a short time, but you all have grown to mean something to me, and I wish for your safety.
Hopefully our classes can be more normal after this.
she starts to quietly laugh as she tucks herself, kind of like coils around herself, and covers herself up.
Alrighty. And Vera is going to go take watch, her eyes glowing in the dark.
Alright. Need a perception check.
Alrighty. 19.
18. The rain continues on through the field. Swamps lie still, quiet. And nothing happens. Miss First, how about that third shift, huh?
Alright. Vera is Vera's going to go wake up Miss First very gently, but firmly. Miss First, it's your time. Rise and shine. I need to get a few more hours.
Oh dear, Monster King.
Okay.
Oh shoot, I was muted, my bad. I said, God damn it! Like, no! I was like, ugh, I'm getting up now. Oh no. But I was
Also,
like,
we
ah,
broke
no.
2.5k. Woo!
Nice.
I'm wide awake.
So,
I'm wide awake. Oh.
as you wake Miss First up, you just seemingly out of nowhere, you just see this round figure with just arms and legs coming out of a round body and one singular eye with like a huge goggle on it.
Minion.
Oh. Potato me?
What is this thing? Oh my gosh.
Give me a history check.
Da 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 da. And which is that?
No. Go to page 1 here.
Thank you. I'm sorry. Okay. What is? Yeah, we're.
Yours is a flat D20, ma'am.
Thank you. I will do the thing. Boom. Or not. There we go. No, I don't need 2 of you. I need 1. 1. There we go. Cool. 11.
11. You've never seen anything like this before, but the way it talks and the way it behaves, it seems alien. Seems just not of this plane. Oh, Matoko Biki.
I would ask if I know what language it speaks, but no, probably not.
You have no idea what it's saying.
Vera is very confused at it.
Eventually, you just like see its hands like go towards like your fur coat. He's like sort of like, almost like he's like stretching out to like get a measure of it.
I'll let him take measurement.
Oh, bogus bit boop, and he just vanishes halfway through inspection.
What the hell's that?
No idea.
Did you just get Bogos binted by Meta Knight?
What?
What? What? The hell? Are we sure I'm awake right now? Because what was that? That felt like something out of a dream. Am I awake? Hold on, let me pinch myself. Ow! God, okay, yeah, I'm awake. Okay. Yes. I'm still sober, right? Yes. Yep. Man.
Fortunately.
Yes, unfortunately. I've never seen anything like that. How about y'all?
No idea.
Lanash is still snoring.
Oh, right.
No clue.
Oh, your shift,
gonna-
Miss First.
Yeah, I know. All right, Vera, you can catch some Z's now. I'm gonna stand guard. Maybe, hopefully, that thing doesn't come back. Whatever that thing was. But yeah, get some sleep.
Will do. She's going to go lie down.
All right, Miss First, perception check. Your eyes out in the rain.
Right. And which one is that?
Well, if you go to page 1,
I'm on page 1. Yes, I know.
they're alphabetical.
I
There's
have
a
0
P
for perception.
perception,
Yeah, I don't have anything there.
and it's a flat D20.
Perfect. Okay, thank you. Like, I don't know. I'm sorry.
One day, this session is going to end,
Oh,
and
no.
Wildspice is going to be a bodified D&D player.
Yep.
Oh dear.
I only got a 2.
I mean, you made it to level 10.
Wow, thanks.
We did it! Congratulations, you won!
Most campaigns don't make it past session 2.
Oh my god.
That
Okay,
is
you know what's
true.
right?
I'm learning.
You know, it's kind of like the saying that 90% of Twitch streamers are not affiliates. It's kind of like that for like D&D campaigns. But with a perception of 2, the rain and the sobriety are incredibly distracting. Like forget the chaos that this dragon's ensuing on these islands. Forget the academics and the education. This has been a miserable last few days for you, and you just want this to be done and over with so you can just get on to having more debauchery.
I hate it here. I'm ready to just pack it in and go home after all this is done. This is, God. Especially with this, you know, that lovely extension of my sobriety. But you know, it's. Oh.
Just call it a running gag.
Remember what they told me at home. Breathe. It's not helping, y'all. It's not helping. I have to remember they're asleep.
Through the hardships and the anguish, you do make it through the shift. As the rest of the party awakens, they notice something that you didn't. Because unbeknownst to you while you were sitting keeping watch, Lainesh and Vera are waking up to see that a crocodile has essentially nuzzled up to you while you were sitting in watch.
Miss Ferris. I did not know you had a pet.
What are you talking about?
Don't make sudden movements. But just very gently look over your shoulder.
So she looks over her shoulder and she's about to yell, but then she kind of clasps over her mouth to be like, "Oh." How long has that been there?
As long as I've been awake, which is not very long.
Would I be able to pick up if this creature's got like if it's in like hunting mode or if it's just vibing?
Give me an insight check.
Insight the lizard. Let's go.
Gonna insight the crocodile.
Check the insight on this croc. Does he have gnarly vibes or is he a bro? Let's find out.
Yo, let's do it.
That's a 26.
Oh my god.
26. It seems the rain
Don't
has
do me wrong, bro, Sif.
It seems the rain through the night disturbed him, and in his attempts to get into a more comfortable position, has nestled up to Miss Friss for warmth. Though with a crocodile, If they're hungry, they'll lash their jaws around anything. Even themselves. I've seen it. I'm Florida Goblin.
Yeah. I was about to say, we are really in Florida right now.
How appropriate.
Yeah, like Nesh's gonna like really slowly reach into her like little satchel and just pull out a ration. And just
Alright.
kind of like throw it in the crocodile's general direction.
This causes the crocodile to what's the phrasing? Violently jolt.
Don't move.
Sort of
Don't move.
pushing Misferus around. As he just sort of,
You are a big heat pack to him right now. Try not to move.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw it essentially like, kind of like just behind Mr. So like roughly around like where his face is currently looking right now. Like it's gonna be like within like a foot of him from there.
yeah, it's like you see like the croc jolt, his mouth opens up as he's just like, hey.
If
Eventually,
nothing
it
else,
slowly inches over and like tilts its head to get a grasp at the jerky. Lurches his head back to just throw it down its gullet.
hopefully, that will make it less inclined to make one of our tails a snack.
And just like very slowly, just like backing up a little bit.
Why do these animals always find me?
You are both
Why?
warm in blood and personality. It's hard not to like you.
Why does everyone want to cuddle?
I mean, speaking as a fellow scaled one, warmth is very nice.
Why, bruh, why are you looking at me? I don't like it. Why are you looking at me? No.
You yelled.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm okay. Honestly, like I think you're pretty cute. You're cool. Like, please don't eat me. I will totes be your friend if you're friendly, but please just don't eat me and don't eat my tail. I like my tail. Thank you.
First, give me an animal handling.
I was just about to say, like, trying to persuade the crocodile.
Hold on. Okay. That
Oh,
would
you
be-
okay?
It's just, yeah, don't die.
Oh no. Oh no.
D20! I got a 20! Yeah!
Natural 20.
Bro, nat 20.
I got a
nice.
natural 20!
Here's my slideshow on why you shouldn't eat me.
Welcome to my PowerPoint presentation on why you shouldn't eat me and why you'd be a good friend.
Also, Lambio, that implies that she'd have to get around and on it.
I'm not mounting the crocodile. No. Hello, crocodile friend. Hello. Hi.
Sort of like lifts its chin up to you.
Yeah, you have some nice teeth. They're very nice teeth. I appreciate an animal with nice teeth just as long as those teeth are not used on me. You're so cute though. You're such a cute crocodile. Yeah.
It kind of raises its chin up a little higher. It's like it's trying to like lift its like front half up to your level. You get the feeling it wants to be scratched.
Okay. Would you like some scratches? So Misferus gently starts to like scratch under its chin. Like, please don't beat me. Please don't eat me.
You scratch under his chin, you see like the eyelids sort of roll back in comfort as it just like nestles into your hand.
Oh.
Enjoy the scratches. Please don't eat me. Please don't eat me. Please don't eat me. Please don't eat me. Please don't eat me.
It's gonna start thinking that's its name.
Good old please don't eat me.
I cast please don't eat me in attack mode.
Yeah, I summon. Yeah, I summon. Please don't eat me in defense mode.
Defense mode. Nope, you have successfully pacified this crocodile.
Please don't eat me. Use death roll.
Oh god. Things will tear your limbs right off.
Oh my gosh.
Just hit them with a fubba fubba fubba.
Yeah. That was your shift. It is the rain has subsided at this point, but it is a nasty overcast. Mostly just gray clouds with small patches of blue. You can see them in the sky.
I just have to clarify, do we now have a crocodile in the party? Or did he just mosey on home? I need to know.
I mean, I can picture Vera going into combat, swinging a crocodile at a dragon.
Wouldn't be the first time someone used a crocodile as a weapon.
Crocodile, do you want to come with us?
Someone has indeed tried to rob a Wendy's with a crocodile as a weapon through the drive-thru.
Oh my god.
When the Florida man didn't get what he wanted, he threw the gator into the drive-thru.
Oh my goodness.
Realizing
Aren't they called Floridian swamp cats down there?
Yep. Swamp
I saw
puppies.
Lambio call him swamp puppy. Yeah.
Yep. When the Florida man realized he lost his only weapon because he threw it into the store, he just drove off.
Oh my god.
Yeah. This is not the case, however. This crocodile is just docile now. But no, they will not be an ally. They just will not bite you anymore.
Okay, cool. Either way is fine, but I was just like, I need to know.
Aw. Well, you're a very cute little crocodile. Miss first tries to scratch it again. This is oddly calming.
Or the
Yes,
PvP
it
zone
very
of
strongly
America.
went from
Yep.
one way to the other.
Ain't wrong there, Gob.
Yeah.
It went from concerning to cute, surprisingly quick.
Indeed.
Well, shall we,
I'm still too worried to get near it. And
Oh, yes, for sure.
Should probably move on, but I don't want to leave it. It's so cute.
Can't leave our new buddy behind.
Be looking over to see if Monster King's gonna ruin the situation.
I'm mostly worried he's gonna try to eat Figment.
It's a good thing Figment's not here.
I don't think Monster King wants to eat a dragon, let alone a fairy dragon.
Yeah.
No, not Monster King. The crocodile.
Oh, the crocodile.
I did want to ask Gob, since that counted as completion of a long rest, would I be able to do Cosmic Omen?
Yes, you could.
Stellar. So while they're kind of like collecting themselves, and they're essentially like pseudo camp, she's going to consult her star map, which is the sword that was given to her by her grandmother. So she's going to look over it. I need to roll a die. Just grab a d20 real quick. Okay, so on an even, I get wheel. So whenever a creature you can see within 30 feet of you is about to make an attack roll, a saving throw, or an ability check, I can use my reaction to roll a d6 and add that number to roll to the total.
All right. A reactive inspiration, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Alrighty.
The stars have guided me to helping my friends where I can.
Well, your friends thank the stars then.
I'm sure they appreciate it.
And she gives her a small smile.
I know we do, because we need to do our best today.
Yep.
Indeed. It won't be long before we make, I suppose, what would be our great front.
Mm-hmm.
I will not lie. I am nervous, but I look forward to fighting alongside you again. To take down that bastard.
Absolutely.
I must avenge my ability to drink. I mean, take him down because reasons.
Your priorities never fail to impress, Miss Ferris.
If we're all ready, enter the final encounter.
I think so.
Oh boy.
And while similar as the day prior, she's Lanesh is kind of like trying to reach out, like mentally and occasionally speaking in Draconic out loud, just to see if Figment is around. Has she picked up anything, or is like there been any sign of him?
You've not been seeing any signs of Figment.
Okay.
Maybe it was just a figment of your imagination.
I am going to
One
donate
little
$20
spark.
just to bane that.
One little spark of inspiration.
Oh yes, much like how Miss Ferris's sobriety is a figment of hers.
Yes.
Wait.
I'm imagining sad walking away music as we leave the crocodile. It's like, goodbye,
It's the Hulk.
crocodile
It's the ending of the
friend.
Hulk movie, just us like with
Yep,
sad
that's
piano
it.
music.
Yeah, walking away from the crocodile.
Like
Like,
it's dead.
I know, but we're leaving it behind.
I'm just
You're
imagining like
leaving
while
him
we're
where
all
he
like
lives.
sad walking it away. He's just munching on a swamp rat right
I
now,
know,
just like
but I
just living
could
his
have
best
had a
life.
pet.
You're a student at this camp. You can come back.
This could have been my pet. I will come back and get my pet crocodile, and we will live in happiness.
Gonna hug him and love him and call him George.
No, his name
Well,
is
the
I. Please
crocodile's
don't
just
eat
like,
me.
I
We
miss
already
my heat
said
pack with
that.
Scritches.
Okay. You know what?
I want to go back and give it. Yeah, I want to go back and give it next Scritches, and his name is. Yeah, it's. Please don't eat me.
There you go. Oh, please don't eat me.
Please don't eat me.
So, you begin travel north, and as you continue to do so, you see clouds are forming erratically. They are quickly changing shapes and even colors. Where once was this swampy terrain, you get closer, it's morphed and shaped into a more vibrant scenery. And you hear the waves crashing against the rocks like cannon fire as swirling of the elements like the eye of a storm envelops you. Find yourself in what it looks like a coastal ruins. A temple of ancient folk who call this home, or otherwise a place of worship. Along the water, top of a pillar of stone altar. On that altar, you see almost crystalline teardrop shape floating what appears to be a magical circle. Forfall, almost raising his hands up in ritual, releasing more and more of its influence on the area. Either not notice you or is unbothered by your. What would you all like to do?
Seems his machinations has already begun. So, do we go loud or quiet?
I would say let's go quiet. As Vera casts invisibility on herself.
All right.
Lena kind of blinks like,
Well, that's good for you.
Yeah, right?
I
Right?
wonder if
Well, it's all good in you for stealthiness, but what about me? What do I do?
Yeah, what about the rest of us?
don't get me wrong, snakes on sand is pretty quiet, but it's just like, boop, suddenly gone. You mentioned that we saw like a temple, like the situation that's kind of happening over here. Can she see like into the opening off to the side here? I forget how to ping.
Tab. Oh yeah, I see what you're
Like,
pointing at.
can she?
Yeah, you see this cave entrance. Past a stairway that leads in. The grotto.
So, Miss Ferris, Vera, wherever you are, and she's just kind of like looking around. Should we take the longer way? And she gestures towards the opening. There is a chance that we may be able to get closer without him seeing us, or without him knowing where we've disappeared to if he has picked up on us now.
I think it's worth a shot.
I feel. I feel like I should go ahead and take the shorter route, but I won't start anything until you all are ready. If you saw us, then there's no saving what time we have.
That is fair enough. All right, Miss Ferris, let's go. And Vera,
Oh.
good luck.
Yes.
Thank you.
Good luck, Vera.
And Lanesh will
Clear,
start
heavy
kinda going,
paw
like,
prints in the
around.
sand.
I love the idea of it just sounds like a little pat, 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 pat. It's like across the
15,
sand.
25, 30, 35. She's invisible, so... Oh, I can actually move up to 45.
Vera did their movement if you want to.
Yeah, so as Vera is like padding across the sand, Lanesh kind of looks back at Miss First. It's like,
If we're going to do this careful, we're going to stay low and quiet as best we can.
and so she kind of like any bits of like the tree and the rock and stuff like that. She's kind of like slithering in between those spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And she like slowly approaches the opening in the walls here.
As you make your way into this cave system, you see what appears to be crystalline structure, just your topaz unnaturally just like erupting from the ground, or erupted, past tense, shimmering bright.
Can I do like an Arcana check on these? Just like, 'cause you said these are unnaturally bursting from the ground.
Sure, give me an Arcana.
Yeah, what are these?
25.
25. So,
What is that?
gemstone dragons in Everspire are a very rare breed. Rarely get to see one, let alone experience one at its full strength. And
Cheer
Hey,
100,
welcome.
cheer 100, cheer 100,
Oh,
cheer
oh
100,
God, why is
cheer
it-
100. Thank you from all of us
Wha-
at Stream for a cause for putting on such an amazing event, and thank you to all the players and donors for making the game more exciting for
okay?
all. Have
I
a
wa-
great finale.
thank you, Stream for a Cause. I was not expecting a text-to-speech.
Oh,
Hey!
oops.
Womp.
Womp. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. Anyways, thank you guys. I appreciate it. When gemstone dragons claim a place as their lair, the environment itself can warp with them. Depending on the dragon, it can be in very positive or very negative ways. This appears to be one of the byproducts of the Topaz Dragon claiming this place as its lair.
Okay, so like because of the energy and power he's
Be-
exuding, he's
ex-
causing these things to like pop up.
Precisely.
Got it. Okay, I wasn't too sure if it was like a he was getting power from them or these were coming from him kind of thing.
Bit of A, bit of B.
Knowing what she knows about magic, would harming these harm him in any way or allow him to like would it cause any like detrimental effects towards him if these were destroyed?
With a roll of 25 there, I would say, you know that, again, because your origins are from Everspire, this makes a lot of sense for you to understand.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes a dragon's power can be amplified through their horde and the things that they've collected. Damaging these could, in a way, weaken him,
Okay.
but it has to be...
Mhm.
I'm trying not to, like, outright say the answer.
Mhm.
essentially, the bigger the horde, the stronger he gets. The less
Got
horde he
it,
has,
so-
the weaker he gets.
Got it. So essentially, these act like amplifiers. The more there are, the stronger he can get.
Well, I
It
mean,
won't, like, necessarily hurt
Topaz
him, but
has
it's
a
like-
gold value, which makes this place inertly valuable.
Yeah. And so, like, the less, intact and full topaz there's a chance that can diminish how much he can do.
Correct.
Got it. Secondary question: do these topaz pieces count as a construct?
I would say they do, yeah. Like object
Okay,
construct. We'll say object.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to check because one of the spells I was looking at possibly to absolutely nuke this thing was going to be it has no effect on constructs, and I'm like, damn. Okay.
So yeah, these would be objects.
Okay. Fair dues. Yeah, knowing that.
Or more.
Okay, so she can see like just in this hallway alone contains quite a few.
Correct.
Got it. Okay.
I thought derailed. You casted the wild magic at Gob. How dare?
Okay.
And just when our OBS crashed.
Of course.
It was you!
Bam, bam, bam!
Dun dun dun.
It all makes sense now.
Okay. Realizing that most everything I have affects creature. And I'm like, God damn it, where's the things that can destroy other things? And she,
My
looks
skills to
back at me
destroy
first.
objects.
I know, just like I want to disrespect my surroundings, but tactfully.
I hear you.
But yeah, no,
I hear you there.
she looks back at Miss Ferris, and she's still speaking quietly because there's a chance that there's someone here that she can't see, whether it's an ally or not.
Mhm.
Yes.
Looks like
From my home, there is many stories and tales of how dragons can keep and make more of their power to, like an echo. The more space, the more it spreads.
these, and she gestures towards Topaz.
Are his echoes.
Oh my.
Do you have any way or anything that you might know that would be able to destroy things of this nature, stone, etc.?
While we're figuring this out, if Vera has something that she would like to do,
Sure.
we can
Yeah.
sniffed away for a second while we
Yeah.
take a look at our spells because my God, there's a lot of them now.
Sure. Where's
Yes.
Vera going off to?
Vera is going. Well, actually, how tall is this staircase?
It's more of a. We'd say about like a 5 foot rise. It's more of an incline than a staircase.
Oh, so this isn't that tall.
No, not at all.
Okay. Can I see into it just from here since I'm 6 feet tall?
It is a
Like-
cave, but so give me a perception check.
I have dark vision. Anyway. Alright. Simroll. Nope.
It's like, okay, so dark vision, you can see this far into the cave. Whoa.
Can I? No, I'm not. Vera wouldn't do that. Not on your life. But
1v1 me.
Fight me, Scrubblord, I'm ripped.
all right. Yeah, 5, 10, 15. 30, 35, 40, 45. Yeah, I'm moving here. I have invisibility for an hour, so might as well use it.
Yep. As you entered this temple, you I don't have good miniatures for this, so this. We'll just keep cloning these because it essentially means the same. Nope. But you essentially see piles of treasure.
Oh. I want to ask, what kind of treasure? Are we talking like gold, diamonds, doubloons? What are we looking at?
Gold.
Lots
Boards.
of piles of gold.
Piles of gold. Yellow and orange gems. Funny enough, a lot of the treasures, like ornamental pieces, all seem to have like nautical themes to them, like images of the sun, mirrors, a gilded anchor.
Of course.
One in particular, sort of as like, we'll say a centerpiece, appears to be like, and this is oddly specific, but a set of 7 levered brass mirrors that can be adjusted to direct light into different directions.
You said 7 mirrors?
7 levered brass mirrors, yes. Think of it like one of those like rotatable vanity mirrors, but with
I know exactly what you're talking about, and I'm immediately picturing the Spirit Temple from Legend of Zelda with the mirror shield. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yep.
Straight up, I just put that in the chat as well, like, but the Wind Waker mirror puzzle.
Yeah, it's that.
I was like, straight up, this man made his own Wind Waker mirror puzzle.
So, where are the vanities? Curiosity.
They seem to be the main display piece.
So, it's here.
Uh-huh. But, mirror.
Alright. Action, I'm double moving. 5, 10,
Okay.
25, 30, 35, 40, 45.
What are Lanesh and Miss Frisk doing? Have you found a plan, a strategy?
I have a soft idea, but I don't know if it's going to work because I don't know how deeply rooted these crystals are.
Mm-hmm.
I was curious about casting Mold Earth on the Topaz. Because it can disturb terrain. And while it's not loose earth, if dirt or stone, you can essentially mess with dirt and stone, right? So I was wondering, it's like, can I like uproot these things?
Depends how deep they go.
Can I give it a try?
You can certainly give it a try.
Okay. So I choose the nearest little.
What is your
5
spellcasting
foot.
modifier?
Ooh, that's a good question. Like my attack, or my
Yeah, what's your plus?
+7.
7. All right. Yeah. Roll me d20 plus 7. See how effective this may be.
25.
5. Sort of conjure up magic, just sort of sift through the dirt, the sand, across the.
Like, as what Miss Verse is seeing is like Lanesh is like muttering to herself while standing in a Toph Bay Fong style stance.
Ah, I see. Kind of weird to have that like stone stance with a snake leg.
Yeah, it's a little crinkled, but she's trying.
Yeah, but as you continue to bend the stone, the topaz start to loosen, or the structure of it just comes tumbling down, falling into the sand you've like pushed out of the way.
Oh my god, it worked.
And seeing that it essentially has a gauge for like being able to do this, she's gonna kind of like slither forward a little bit just to see if it's like having been kind of lifted and removed in the way that it is, like having been toppled, if it's like a bit inert, or if it's not as effective now that it's loosened and out.
Well, let me answer that question in a different way. As the topaz becomes disturbed and falls into the sand, you can hear this booming voice across this cove. Who dares? Who dares?
Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
And you begin
Miss
to
Verse?
hear the flapping of wings.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Oh shit.
Time to roll initiative, everybody.
Oh boy!
Oh, good.
Well, at very least you've got a little bit of time to think about it. Oh my god. Oops, wait, that's wrong. That's wrong. Ignore
It's a
that.
D20, right?
Yes,
Yep.
plus your initiative.
Okay. Oh, god damn it.
Dexterous, but
4.
And 6.
you know, I say that, but then everybody starts rolling 4s.
I've
Not
moved
my
Miss
fault.
Verse, and myself on the board.
I'm sorry, is this our party order?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Well, I mean, this makes it pretty easy. It's us versus them and nowhere in between. But Forfall has sensed a disturbance in his horde and is reacting to the interlopers in his lair.
If only he'd rolled a 1.
He has blind sight, but that doesn't mean he knows it's you guys yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he would try to do that.
Oh no.
No, this isn't gonna hit anybody, but for
Explanation about what he's trying to do.
he is using his desiccating breath. Out of his mouth, this yellowish, necrotic energy just begins to melt the stone around the cave hole. That's right, Wild Spice. Even in this D&D game, you're not free from holes.
I hate it here!
Your interruption matters not. The wild magic is flowing from Pandemonium. It will consume the glowing isles, and all of Eos will soon join with it. Turn.
He's done.
Just,
done.
He just needed to yell, and that was it.
what? I mean, to be fair, I've been in that space too, homie. Sometimes you just gotta let the emotions out. She ain't gonna say shit to him though, so she doesn't let on where exactly she is, nor does she let him know it's her.
Yep, Lena, it's
Same.
your
going to,
turn.
like, kind of. Yeah, she's gonna like look at Miss Frisk from across like the what I imagine is still melty, smoldery earth.
The sand on the feet has like turned into this yellow sludge of sand. It's not like
Almost like
fire that
pre-glass.
glasses the sand. It is just decay incarnate from this monster's gullet.
Yeah, Lanesh will kind of look over at Miss Frisk, just eyes like massive, and she's going to move further in. Gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gonna go into this little like kind of leaning against the wall here in this nook. If with your permission.
Ah, terrific. Now I get to show you another thing that's in this system.
Oh dear.
Because as you look through and you see what appears to be these chained up beings. Who were at
Oh.
once quiet and docile, now they see you roll in just like
Fuck.
the zombies will be put on initiative.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
That was almost a 4.
That would have been so funny.
I believe they get stumbling zombies. Yeah, you know, when you're the embodiment of decay, you have this strange fascination for the undead. And apparently they're
Yeah, that's
more quick than you right now.
that is cruel and ironic.
I know.
Well, I'm assuming she sees them, and you said they're chained.
You see a chain around their neck that is hooked up to the pillar behind them. You get the sense they only have like a certain range before they can't go any further.
Oh, okay, so they're kind of like leashed.
They're
to
kind of
the-
like
to
they're
the
kind of
wall
like
to a
leashed
degree.
on these pillars, so they don't get away.
Got it. That makes sense. I mean, zombies loose
Like
in
like
your
a
treasure room.
like a strange morbid collection.
Gross. Good to know. I have this thought in my head that he probably like those are prior cultists he had or something like that. It's like you
Possibly.
will still
Hard
be
to
of
tell.
use to me kind of energy.
So you have moved.
She's gonna like, yeah, she's gonna move. Now my question to you, Gob, now that she knows, like, having done like what she has to move that topaz, can she cast Mold Earth to try to flip the other topazes, or are each of those going to require their own instinctive rolls?
Those are gonna all require their own rolls.
Ah, beans. Okay, I'll still do it anyways because it's a cantrip, so why the fuck not? Yeah, so for her action, she's going to try to cast Mold Earth. What's the range on it again? It's, 30 feet. So this topaz here. That should be in range for her, yeah?
Yep.
I was like double checking, making sure my math made sense. All right. Yeah, she's gonna try to cast Mold Earth on this topaz in the corner here.
All right.
Ooh, that's a 12.
12 is not gonna do it.
I figured. Okay. Like sweat kind of going down, her scales just kind of straining. I think it's like thinking like the realization of the situation they're in is like, oh boy, okay. And for bonus action, she's going to cast. She's going to starry form into the archer.
All right.
With that, can she see Vera from here?
From here, no, the pillars are blocking it, and she's invisible.
Oh yeah, right. She wouldn't have seen her anyways. Never mind. Sorry, I forgot that she was invisible for a
forgot.
sec there. I totally forgot. Dragons and zombies aside, I forgot my friend is now invisible. Yeah, with that, she's going to end her turn. I'm just kind of like back, like sort of pressed to the wall, like kind of keeping an eye, like looking around her.
Fortunately, Vera had to go off there having a bad stomach issue.
Fair dues.
So we will
Temporary
just...
change in turn order?
Yeah, we will hold off on them for this to go to Miss Ferris.
Okay.
Miss Ferris hiding
There we go,
behind
that's-
the rock formation.
The space between me and Miss Ferris earlier, is that now considered rough terrain? Or is that just,
no.
is it just like, it's spicy, but you can get around it?
It is spicy, but you can get around it. All right, Hex, take care. Love you.
Okay, so can he see like into the cave at all or no?
You get the sense that he knows your presence is there.
Okay.
And if you were to like maybe pass by this entrance, he would see you.
Okay, because I wanted to cast Wall of Fire actually across if I can.
Casting Wall of Fire there would prevent you from going further in.
I can't go past, like I can't walk past it.
Well, because
'Cause I was
what
gonna
does
do
the spell say it does?
So one side of the wall selected by you deals damage. The other side of the wall deals no damage. But yeah. I thought I could make it across the hole or the cave opening. That was what I thought. I didn't know if you had to like do it specifically somewhere.
Well, with Wall of Fire, you get these bad boys. And
Yeah.
Me. One second.
No, my thought was I was putting the wall of fire across the wall, the opening of the cave, so I can go past it. Because on my side, I wouldn't get any. There's no damage. It would be on the other side. Would be the damage.
It's just a matter of how long and how thick this wall is going to be.
Okay, yeah, I literally was just gonna cast it to cover the entrance to the cave, so I could go
I'm
by.
back.
Hey.
Sorry about that.
Welcome back.
It's all good.
Yeah, I was
let's-
just gonna cast it so I could sneak
let's-
by, essentially.
Well, you're casting a wall of fire. Sneak is not the word I would use.
You know what I mean. I can go by the opening, but,
But
he
I
doesn't actually
understand.
see who it is. Yes.
So let's just say, for example, a ringed wall up to 20 feet in diameter and 25. Oh no, the ring would be a circle. So you would have to do the 60 feet long.
There's so much fire.
It's a wall of fire.
I know, but I was like, that's a lot of fun. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Now place 'em.
Thank you. Oh, okay. So I just place it wherever. Got
You gotta place it as a wall until you run out of spaces.
Okay. I do that.
It can't.
It's like
it can't make little.
I do that.
I forget if it can. I don't think it can twist and turn. It's just it has to be a straight wall.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was trying to do. So, okay.
A straight wall for 12 spaces.
Okay.
You can do it.
I'm on it.
I believe.
I know,
in
I
you.
We believe in
it.
you.
We believe in the me with the power of the One Piece. The power of the One Piece.
Yeah, because it can be up to 60 feet long. It doesn't have to be, but it can. It can be up to.
True. You're right there.
Oh, or a ringed wall up to 20 feet in diameter.
Ringed.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't want it ringed.
mm.
I want people to
No,
go
sorry, I was
here.
just curious about that. Sorry.
I mean, you could put it around the dragon.
Oh.
True. But would 20 feet be enough to cover, like... Would 20 feet be enough to wrap around the dragon, though?
Maybe around
Absolutely
one of his legs, but I
not.
don't think it's going to do around the...
Yeah, exactly. That's
one
why I was
leg
like, I don't
maybe, not
think
the whole
so.
thing, though.
If you
Okay.
want, you could just make the wall of fire that. What you
I'm
got
good.
there?
Yeah,
Alright.
that's perfect. Yeah, we're good. Thank you.
And you sure burnt up that topaz.
Crispy
Oh my god,
topaz.
Din, that looks incredible. Have you shown Lainesh yet?
What?
Yeah.
You got some new fan art and it looks good.
Wait, it was done by Din?
It was done by Din.
I love Din.
I love Din too. It's incredible.
Din's amazing. I have not seen. I wish to see. I'm so curious.
Alright, you have casted wall of fire.
Yeah.
Now what are you gonna do?
It's gonna move.
Alright.
I pretty much was gonna move over to where, like, Lanesh is.
You can move this far.
Wherever. That's fine. Yeah, wherever I can move, like, in that direction, we're good. That's perfect. Sweet!
Each square is 5 feet.
Yay!
This also means that she could probably see that first zombie now too, huh?
I can.
Yeah, you see a chained up zombie.
Oh boy.
It just kind of like sees her out of the corner of her eyes,
The
like,
zombie is
"Ooh, ooh."
not being quiet like you guys.
I've never met a quiet zombie.
Anything else, Miss Friss? You can give out bardic inspiration if you want.
Sure, I'll give some to Lanesh since
Alright.
Lanesh is nearby.
What would you like to say? Inspire her.
Lanesh, we have to get through this. We have everyone depending on us, especially. Please don't eat me, the crocodile, our new friend. We must get out so we can go see him again.
Do it.
Please!
Do it for the
Do
crocodile.
it for the croc! Do it for the crocodile!
If not for me, for please do not eat me.
Please do not eat me!
All right, you get your inspiration.
Wee woo. And that's a D.
I forget if it's a D8 or a D10 at level 10. You'll have to double check that one.
What is it?
While you're figuring that out, we can reel ourselves back to Vera's turn.
Alrighty.
The dragon has swooped down. Like you've seen the figure of a dragon from the entrance. You hear zombies from behind the pillars. Shit's going down. What would you like to do?
Curiosity. That mirror, is it currently reflecting anything? Like, is there strong enough sunlight for it to reflect anything?
From the cave entrance, no. It's kind of like, at best, it's acting as like a light source from the cave entrance, and just sort of like lightening up the area a bit. It's not going to cause death lasers unless it comes out of the cave.
Alrighty.
Oh no, we are definitely buffering really hard. I'm at like 2,000, 4,000 ping on goddamn OBS.
Oh dear. Yeah, I thought it was just me initially.
It really wants me to update this, doesn't it?
Apparently.
Apparently.
Only sends it me to have fun sharing with the class. Okay, I'll send her away.
Thank you.
Alrighty. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I'm going to move up to the mirror.
Okay.
And
There you go, Raina.
how big is this mirror?
Like imagine like a standing vanity set where like all like if you stand in the middle of this whole thing, 7 mirrors would be surrounding you. It is like a hefty like the size of a dresser.
What do I see out here?
You see what appears to be an opening where a natural bridge has deteriorated.
Alright. I'm going to grab hold of the mirror and start dragging it.
Okay.
Invisible cat dragging giant mirror.
I love it.
Alright.
Heck yeah.
And I move 5 feet. That's all my movement. Wait, is grabbing the mirror in action? Or is that bonus action because it's interacting with the object?
I have to bring it up.
I was gonna say, or would it be bonus action to pull it?
Interact with one object or environment as you take your action. So I would say, yeah, that would be your action.
Then I only have bonus actions.
Please don't eat
Fuck
me.
Fuck it, peerless athlete. I'm using my channel divinity to Peerless Athlete.
Okay.
Hey.
So for the next 10 minutes, I am swole.
I
So
will say
swole.
though, as you've been dragging this mirror along, you making a bit of noise yourself, which startles the zombies on the other side of the pillars.
Yep.
There. There we go. Bane setup. Anyway, anything else?
No, not really.
All right. Top of the round. You feel the ground shake as this pulse rains out from the outside. Pandemonium Sphere will trigger a wild magic surge.
I love that the sphere gets its turn.
12. The zombie starts shifting a little differently than usual, as he has been hit with confusion.
Nice.
Go.
Right. Of now, it's the zombies' turns.
God, there's so many zombies.
At this point, you see the chains like reel his neck back, but he has just enough reach to slash at you, Lanesh.
Okay.
Okay, zombie,
I didn't
you
realize
don't
it
you
could
don't need to
reach.
be an overachiever and crit on me.
Oh, goody.
10 bludgeoning damage from a zombie. Oof.
Owie.
Shink. Shink. Shink.
So I figured out their range.
16 to hit, Vera?
Hits.
2 bludgeoning damage.
Alrighty. I take 2. Am I infected?
Shink. That's not these kinds of zombies, luckily.
I'm glad.
We're confused, so you get
Tries to walk into the
you get a
wall.
random thing happening to you. I get to roll a d10 for this zombie.
Ooh, exciting.
Okay, 10. He can act normally. Okay. Chink. All the zombies have run to the end of their leashes. That is their turns. Forfall. He sees the wall of fire come up. And I stretch. OBS, why do you have to be so mean to me?
Having an absolutely terrible time.
At least it doesn't affect my recording. That's all in-house.
Hey, yo.
YouTube will be okay, but I won't. back. Down. Zombies acting amok.
Hold on. How did that zombie see me if I'm invisible?
He heard you.
Oh, fair.
In fact, take that 2 bludgeoning away. He would have rolled at disadvantage.
Thank you. I appreciate you, God.
I have my moments.
And they're usually good ones.
I would hope so.
Hey, yo.
Does he get his cone back? Does not. Does notice his vanities.
He has no proof of that, luckily.
Dragon seems to be very meticulous about his vanity. Nothing for him to attack, essentially. Hasn't seen Lainesh yet, but he's got an idea. Got an idea of what's happening. Action dash.
My one bastion of peace. You interlopers are desecrating it! When I find you, you will suffer!
And it's his turn.
He sure likes yelling.
He has a lot of very loud opinions.
It's very tense time for him. Just he's stressed out, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Lainesh, you're up.
I sure am. Okay. 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 I am going to. Let's see, how
Hey,
far does it go?
Michael, no.
6 range, 20 feet.
I think so.
I don't know if even he would remember.
Oh,
Michael the zombie.
the zombie.
Michael the zombie. Okay, I'm trying to think right now. I'm going to think. I'm trying to think, and it's not working very well for me right now.
Indeed.
I'm
What
not
is
used to
thinking?
stuff being so close to me that I need to smack it. Okay, I think this should work. So, for my action, since it's so close, I'm going to cast Cone of Cold.
Okay.
Since
How
it's one of the few
long
spells
is
I
the
have that
cone of-
isn't a ranged attack.
What's the distance of a cone of cold?
It is a 60-foot cone,
Yeah.
ranging from my hands.
here. E. There you go.
Oh goodness, it did a flip.
Aim.
Yeah, so
You're right there, so you might be able to hit the second zombie with that.
yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
It just gets rotated properly. Yeah. Oh, that actually hits the confused one, and Forfall. Just barely, but it does.
So I will cast fifth level Cone of Cold. It's each creature within the 60-foot cone must make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so 4 con saves, 3 zombies, 1 pissed off dragon. We'll start with the zombies. They're pretty constitutional, right? Not with a nat 1. First zombie fails.
No.
Second zombie is going to pass with a dirty 20. Third zombie is going to fail. And footfall. Ooh.
It's a success if he beats a 15.
15. He just fails with a 14.
Yeah, because my spell save is 15. So yeah. So if he didn't make that, sorry, Forfall.
So
You get a little bit of frostbite on your tail.
Failed. You're going to get his tail frosty.
All right, and that is 8d8 cold damage.
Yes, ma'am. Roll
And
it at
half
damage.
as much on whomsoever succeeds. So 31, which would be 15 for the fail,
Yes.
or for the success. Sorry.
31 on the zombie. The zombie needs to make an undead fortitude save. DC 5 plus the damage taken, so he needs to get a 36. Motherfucker got a nat 20 again. You are
God damn.
an overachiever zombie. He stays up at 1 hit point. He had the 1 in 20 chance to save himself.
And did.
And did. Gonna have to do that with a 20. Nope. That zombie's gone. And
he
gonna
turns
have to
into
do
a
that
frozen
with
statue when he dies.
35, yeah, again. Gone. And Footfall resists the cold. He will also be taking 15.
Makes sense.
But with that nip against his tail, he lashes. As he is split between the intruder hurting him and his suspicious vanity moving.
Hello.
Hello.
I promise I have a plan. I'm not just leaving y'all to die.
Famous last words.
Yeah.
Anything else, Lanesh? Wish to move? Do you wish to?
Well, I can't really move away from him without risking opportunity attack
I mean,
from
you could.
Monsieur Zombies.
Absolutely could. And I could crit you again. This zombie seems to be on a roll with crits.
I was about to say, I was like, I could run the risk of that happening.
Footfall over here just being like, that's my boy.
And just as a reminder, I can do a spell and a cantrip, correct?
Spell, bonus action, cantrip action. Or if the bonus action is a cantrip.
Yeah. So I'm just double checking.
I mean, I don't know any cantrips that are bonus actions.
I was gonna say, I was like, I don't know if any of mine are. Which is unfortunate. 'Cause I'm trying to think of that right now. Beans. Okay. And my only bonus action right now is a ranged thing, which would be at a disadvantage.
because he's
Yeah,
so
I am
close.
so sorry about the OBS stuff. I think it really wants me to update it because it keeps asking me. So it might just be like a fix for that.
It might be having like just some like API connection issues as well, just with
Yeah.
everything going on. Okay, I am gonna take the chance to try to get away from him a bit.
Okay.
And she's gonna try to move over to this little corner right over here.
Right. It
so
will
I
use
have
its
to
reaction to
roll-
do an opportunity attack at you.
Okay. And that's what do I
As
need
a-
to roll for that again? It's a
I have to hit you.
Oh right, sorry. Brain.
Unfortunately, 3. He misses.
Whew, okay. Yeah, in that case she's just nope. But now that she's also out of range, she's gonna use her bonus action to archer against the zombie.
Smart thinking. Yeah, you can do that. Only got 1 hit point.
Cool. Yeah.
So,
A girl
yeah.
can dream.
Roll the hit.
So roll to attack. Oh, that's a 10.
That hits.
Oh, it does. Oh,
It's a
All right.
zombie. It's literally the equivalent of
I
a
know,
broadside
but
of
you
a
never
barn.
know. Just, I don't know if this guy's done anything to magically amp his zombies. I don't know him.
Fortafall just like,
I don't know his
here,
life."
put on this armor.
It's just like, it's like, my undead only wear the best mithril. But yeah, no.
Oh, yeah, roll damage.
Yeah, so, and that's 11.
11, so it needs to roll a 16 to live. It does not.
And it's, I don't know if zombies are also weak to radiant damage, but it is also that.
No, nothing about radiant damage on there. But it's
Okay.
it's dead. It's double dead.
Okay. With that, Lainesh kind of like gives like a slightly panicked, like, I think I did okay look to Miss Verse, and then ends her turn.
Right. Vera.
Alrighty. Vera is going to step to this side and continue pulling the mirror. So 5, 10. I assume pulling rules, so half movement.
Yes.
45 goes down to 23. Is it rounded up or down?
Down.
So 20. So 5, 10, 15, 20.
Zombie still doesn't know where you are, but it's still gonna try to. Nope, that's not gonna hit.
Alrighty.
Kind of just like flailing there, just like. Oh.
And because I already had hold of the vanity, it doesn't count as movement, correct? Or, sorry, it doesn't count as an action to grab it, correct?
Correct, because you already got your hands on it and are actively dragging it.
Okay. I'm going to double move.
Okay.
So another 20 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20.
So throw it in the fucking lake.
This is going to be a lot more dangerous than I expected, considering how much he values this thing. We'll get to what I'm doing, I promise.
Oh, I'm sure.
Anything else?
I guess on my bonus action, what am I doing? Nothing.
All right. In that case, we will go over to Miss Fares.
Okay.
The wall of fire will continue to stay up as long as you keep concentrating on the spell.
Okay.
So if you ever want it to go away, you can just drop concentration.
Yeah, we can go ahead and drop concentration since
Fire is
we don't really need the fire there anymore.
fire is put out.
All right. I'm gonna move closer. How far can I move again?
30 feet, so 6 squares.
Okay.
and you can go diagonal.
Okay. I'm actually gonna just head over here for now.
Alright, still got 10 more feet of movement, so you can move 2 more squares if you want.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go this way.
Like I said, you can go diagonal, so.
Okay. I'm just gonna go over here for now.
Alright, cool.
Burp. And
Still got your full action, you got your bonus action. You have anything you want to do here? You have maybe some healing magic. Lainesh did take a wallop to the face.
Oh! Yeah, hold on. I think I have something.
I know it's hard to see the bruise, what with being blue.
Please hold.
A healing word,
That's
a
what I
cure
thought, too.
wounds.
I cast calming tune, and it's just elevator music.
Oh yeah. I can yeah, I have mass cure wounds.
Hmm.
I also have healing word.
I was about to say,
Healing
I
word
think-
might be
I
more
think mass cure
appropriate
wounds
here.
might be.
Okay.
I was gonna say, I'm like, it's we're talking. I busted my knee falling on the playground, not oh god, the humanity.
Okay, yeah.
Oh god,
can do
my
healing
tail's
word.
been ripped off.
Yeah.
It's a. I'm not that kind of reptile. I won't grow back.
Alright,
Okay.
so you
We'll do
wanna-
healing. I want
Alright.
to cast healing word.
I believe that is a D4 plus your charisma modifier. So a D4 plus 4.
Okay.
Oh, no 20s here. We don't need a 20.
I know. I was going to clear it. I'm like, get out!
You're not needed this time.
Alright, so
I got a
eight-
4. So 8.
Healies.
Ooh, that almost brought me back to full. Thank you so much.
Yay!
Good.
8 Heelys! Woo!
Right.
Let's go.
You still.
Lanesh just takes
that
like a
w-
deep breath.
So healing word's a bonus action. You still have an action. You can use it to move your speed again, if you want.
Okay. Yeah, I'll move again.
So 6 more squares to you.
Okay. I'm gonna head over here.
Perfect.
Ah! There we go. That's where I was trying to go.
Right.
Are we good?
That it'll turn and another pulse from the pandemonium sphere, rippling with more wild magic. Ooh. I remember this is. I'm already doing what this one says.
I already did.
I'm already rolling wild magic at the start of every round. What do you mean? Alright, nope, we're re-rolling it then. Okay. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
There are 8 players we can target with this.
I don't like when Gob is counting. That means bad things are gonna happen.
Probably.
Just be lucky it was centered on a zombie.
Whew.
You know how you were all scared, like, oh god, I hope a fireball doesn't come out of nowhere? Well, guess what? A fireball's coming out of nowhere.
I wonder what zombie it hit.
Well, if you'll notice this black ring here I've put next to the zombie.
Thank God
Oh boy.
Thank God I moved
Yes.
the fucking.
Just.
2 zombies and Forfall need to make dexterity saves on this level 3 fireball. we'll start with the zombies.
I do have to wonder how dexterous a giant chunky dragon is in a cave, but...
Well, I think this just goes to the dragon's instinct. They all failed.
Oh!
I believe the fireball is 8d6. Borrow this. $38 fire damage.
Oh,
All right,
that's a
zombies.
tricky number.
You need to pass a 39, 44, 43 to live.
Do we have any Chad zombies among those ones?
One Chad zombie got a nat 20. It is at 1 health. Forfall, on the other hand,
I love how he just looks a little crisped.
he is going to spend one of his legendary resistances to half that 38. But 19. There we go. He would probably be relishing in this chaos a bit more if it wasn't for the fact that his stuff is being messed with.
He's still in his fucking mirror.
Alright, with that, it is the Zambo's turns. Chink. They're stuck, they're stuck. No, no way they would have seen you. Chink. Alright. Zambos did their Zambo. Hurfal. Do you get your cone back? 6, he does. The cone.
No.
At least it's not a cone of shame.
I'm just
Arguably
imagining
worse,
this
though.
dragon with a big plastic cone on its head now. Just like muffled.
You've dishonored me and my horde.
Where are you?
I will
Feel
not
like an
have my
aggressive lamp.
horde be desecrated by burglars. Not now. Not ever.
And bring out his desiccating breath. Vera, I need you to make a con save.
He said something I'm decent at. 9? I wish.
Yeah, 9's not gonna do it. So you're probably not gonna like this one.
No, probably not.
You're gonna take 8d6 necrotic damage, halved because you are resistant to it. 33, so 16 necrotic damage to you.
Alright.
And you are weakened.
What
A
does that
weakened,
do?
a weakened creature has disadvantage on strength-based ability checks and strength saving throws. The creature's weapons attacks that rely on strength deal half damage. There you go.
Fun. Curiosity, what happens to the mirror?
The mirror is taking this as well. He's not happy about it at all. In fact, he's quite furious.
I mean, he's the one who did it. That's not my fault that dude decided
was-
to barf on his mirror.
It was rolling away! Also, roll concentration for invisibility.
Okay, DC what?
It would have been half of the damage or 10, whichever's... That's so... Yeah, 10.
13, so 10. Nope.
You are visible.
Invisibility drops. And I'm behind the mirror.
Uh-huh. Breath. Yep. Lainesh, your turn.
Yes. Okay.
You're a furious dragon across the grotto.
She's just taking a brief moment of concern for Vera, happy it's not happening to her. So 1, 2, 3, 4. If she were to stand here, could she see Forfall?
Much like the last pair of pillars, it's hard. It's very difficult to cast him. I would say no.
Or like to see him? Okay.
Like, cause you like put yourself down in the first person perspective, you see like pillar on the left, pillar on the right, and like no good gap
Okay.
between to see through it.
Okay, what about here?
Here, around the corner, I'd say, yeah, you can see him.
Okay. Yeah, I need to be able to have like some semblance of line of sight if on the thing that I'm wanting to do.
Fair.
But I also don't want to like, I don't want to be like, I put myself over here and do this thing that would not make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. If also, just as a reminder, if I have any remaining movement after I move, am I able to use up that last movement to like take a step back?
Yes.
Or, okay, cool. Because that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 25 of my 30 movement, which means I could take a step back to put myself a bit behind the pillar, so Forfall couldn't technically see me after casting, in theory. In theory.
In theory.
Okay. Okay, in that case, yeah, Lainesh is going to move up to here. Ooh, hello.
A little round
Thank
the
you.
corner there.
Sorry, I had a brief moment when you grabbed her where it was, you raised me up, and I was like, oh god, why am I floating here? Okay. So, also, what is my range on this other thing I have? Where are you? Where are you?
Sorry.
I need to know what's my range tonight. How far can I reach with Archer? I cannot remember. 60 feet. So that's...
He is just 60 feet.
Okay. Is the zombie also 60 feet?
He is.
Okay. I was debating, like, smack one, hit the other with the bonus action, but I wasn't 100% sure if I would even be able to hit either of them. So I was like,
I'm just going to check. Do a little bit of spatial awareness.
okay.
A little harder to
And
see the
a-
zombie, though, from that part of the corner, though, so I'd say zombie has half cover if you're going to shoot from there.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll take that. I'll take that. So, and a 5-foot radius, that's like, that's not a singular square, correct? Or is it?
5-foot radius would look like this.
Okay, so if I were to place a spell with a 5-foot radius right there, that would hit both of them?
What spell specifically?
Moonbeam. 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder. On a point within range, which is 120 feet.
That's tricky.
That's kind of what I'm curious about, because the thing is, like, technically speaking, they both fall within that range, right? But I didn't know if it was, like, like, not quite. Like, if it was going to be the situation, like, where, with Forfall being just on the edge of my cone of cold kind of thing, you know?
High or low?
Low.
I'll allow it.
Thank you. You are a very kind and giving DM.
Sometimes,
In that
sometimes
case-
I'm like, how do I twist this? How do I make this fair? You know what? I'll leave it to chance. So yeah, if you want to put a moonbeam there, that just barely gets both of them.
Yeah, then that is what I am going to do.
Right.
I appreciate you greatly. Thank you. Yes, so in that case, for my main action, Moonbeam on the spot specified.
We'll start with the zombies con save.
Stop.
It
Oh,
is-
sorry.
it is
I should
con
specify this is a 4th level as well.
save. Okay. 11 con, that fails for zombie.
Correct.
Footfall. Got that, but you're plus 15?
That would be meets it, beat it.
So Footfall passed.
Okay. Yeah, so he will still receive damage, but half.
He'll take half of this.
Okay, so that, and since it's a 4th level, it is 4d10 radiant damage.
Yep. Oh, the wigglies.
You're shaking. There we go. So 23 for for the one that failed. What would that be? 11 for Forfall?
Yes. Zombie, you need a nat 20 to pass. No.
And then bonus action to use Archer to try to hit Forfall with my arrow.
You got it.
20, 20. That is a 23.
23 hits.
Okay, and that'll be, if I remember correctly, it did. It is now 2d8 plus wisdom.
All right, all right, all right.
Ooh,
Wow.
Nice, 19.
Max damage.
Yeah, and so she
19.
hits him for another 19 radiant damage. And with her last 5 feet of movement, she just kind of like slips back
All right.
to kind of break line of sight with Forfall. That'll end my turn.
Vera. Doing.
Okay. Spending 10 of my movement to get on 10 feet of my movement to get to the other side of the mirror and pushing it the extra 10 feet.
You.
Now there was something mentioned about a death laser. Aiming at the crystal over here. Perfect line of sight, too.
You notice anything about this cove here?
It's shaded, isn't it?
You're in the shade.
Alright. Fair. I'll
Also, this wouldn't be in line of sight of the crystal. You would have never seen this crystal. Except for when you came in, yeah, but...
It's barely clipping that rock. Alright.
I appreciate the attempt.
I'm... Alright. Fuck it. If this ain't gonna do anything, push. Go straight off the edge. One claw up at the fucking dragon.
Yeah. Give him the claw.
Vera casts fucking adjustment.
And action, I'm throwing a guiding bolt at the dragon.
Okay.
Let's make that a 3rd level guiding bolt. Alrighty. That's a 20 hit.
20 does hit.
Okay. I'm going to assume he's resistant to radiant.
He is not.
Thank fuck, otherwise I'd be screwed.
You're not playing the paladin at all their damage.
No, but literally everything I just did was radiant damage, so that would have been real bad.
18, and the next person to hit him has advantage, right? Yeah. So Vera basically opens up, it throws a tiny black hole at him as it bounces off, sticking him in place, making him easier to hit. Well, not in place, but you know. Making a chink in his armor.
Gotcha. Anything else?
Absolutely. Because I still have, since I only used 10, 15, so 20, 25, jump in the water, 30.
Okay.
I've never seen a cat so willingly jump into water.
Right?
Well, this one's in tune with nature, so...
Shallow cove be your grave.
One claw up as she falls backwards.
Isfris, it is your turn.
Like, I'm sorry, I'm just imagining the Terminator arm drop, but it's Vera just flipping the dragon off.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm just moving for now.
Okay.
I think I was like ending up like over here.
I have one more movement.
Okay, there. Good.
There you go.
Yes. Boom.
Look at you go.
Yeah.
You can see the dragon's butt. It is gleaming, shining
his butthole,
topaz.
You peer at
Gleaming
his
and
gem?
shining?
No, right?
Am I in range to try to attack it?
Depends what you're gonna throw at him.
Psychic Lance.
What's the range of Psychic Lance?
Range of Psychic Lance is 120 feet.
That is definitely within range.
Okay, I want to do that then.
Right? I believe that is an intelligence save he has to make.
Yes.
Will pass 21. So he'll only be taking half the damage.
Okay.
Right. How much damage did the lance do?
1 second. Da, 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 da.
You go, girl. Look at the dragon booty.
Which dice is that again?
Observe his obsidian chasm.
What was Psychic Lance say?
Doesn't say. Oh, 10d6.
So 10 of those D6 dice.
Okay. We got...
Nice.
I got 8
I
there,
need
so
2
just
more.
throw 2 more in there. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I need 2 more. Okay, cool.
Look at that. Nice and even.
38.
38 half, so that is
19?
19. Yes.
1, 2, 3, that's 4. That's quick maths.
Officially bloodied.
Hey.
Means congratulations, you got him to half health.
Let's go!
That was your movement. That was your action. Is there anything else you want to do? Already given Linus inspiration. And not really much you can do here with the bonus action unless you want to heal yourself, which I don't think you've taken damage yet.
No, I haven't taken any damage, so I'm good for now.
Alrighty. Let's see if we can change that with a new Pulse of the Chaos Sphere. Throws wild magic at the top of the round. Ooh. Oh.
Oh no.
This
I
can,
don't like
this
those
can
sounds.
be either really good or really bad, depending on who it targets. The 1, 2, 6, 7 people. So we'll take a D8 minus 1. Oh. Congratulations, zombie. For the next 5 minutes, you're gonna be healing 5 hit points at the start of each of your turns.
Oh no.
Wow.
Could have easily been one of you, could have easily been Forfall.
You know what? I'll take the zombie if it's not footfall.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take the zombies too over Forfall.
Yeah, good call there.
Uh-huh.
So, there's the wild magic. Speaking of, there's the zombies. They're yanking at the ends of their chains.
One of them feels a little better than the others.
I'm just like, ugh, ugh. Or turn. Started your turn within the sunbeam. Moonbeam.
You sure did.
I mean, what is a moonbeam if not
he will
a
pass
slightly
the
colder
moonbeam.
sunbeam?
Half damage moonbeam.
Oh, yeah, gotcha. 'Cause, yeah, blah, 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 yeah. Where the fuck are my dice? Where did it go? What was the one I needed? 4 people.
Where did you go, my dice? Boo, boo, boo,
Where'd you
boo.
go? I missed you so. Stop wobbling the dice now. 23, so 11?
11. Get his breath back. He does not. So,
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh, Miss Burrs, no!
No!
I'm sorry, but just the speed in
Damn
which
it!
that happened, that was terrifying.
No!
yeah, like, he feels that psychic lance in his mind, and he whips around, knowing the loss of his mirrors will not be for naught.
Vera has abandoned you.
And while I would have loved to have seen you drown in a way, sometimes we have to be proactive in our destruction. He is going to make 1 bite attack and 2 claw attacks at you. Fucked. I believe a 17 will hit you.
Where is my thingy? Oh, where can it be?
What
When I have to
kind
jump
of
back to
thing?
this.
What kind of thing? Peter.
Which number is that again?
What? You didn't say what?
Oh no, because you
Well,
said
it's attacking your AC, right?
It was a 23.
13 for that. Then yeah,
That definitely
So
hits
yes.
you.
That
Then
definitely
yes.
hits a little bit.
Then yes.
I just have to double check every time because I never know if you're gonna bump it up with magic or something. But that will be. Oh, there's actually that in there too. Ooh. You're not resistant to necrotic, so 24 damage total.
Okay. So 25 I have left. Okay.
Now his second claw.
Oh God.
Ooh. No, 8's not gonna do it. But 13's gonna do it, so I will come in for 5 more damage.
Okay.
That is Forfall's turn. Dinesh.
Me. She's going to take the opportunity to, because I don't think I have to see Moonbeam to be able to move it, but I'm not sure. Let me double check.
Knowing's half the battle. The other is gratuitous
Yeah,
violence.
Yeah, so it's, yeah, on each of the turns after you cast the spell, you can use an action to move the beam up to 60 feet in any direction. So I move the beam back into Forfall's anus.
You had to describe it like that.
Look, if Miss First had to stare into his deep obsidian hole, I'm putting something in it.
The hole! God damn it! Why hole? I don't want to look in a hole. Stop.
His gaping cavern. I don't care.
So
Moonbeam's going inside.
He is already taking damage this round, so when his turn comes up next, he will be getting hit with the moonbeam.
Yeah, because it's only on the first time when it shows up. So yeah, that's totally fine. I'm fine with that. If Lainesh were to look around this corner, could she see Forfall? We're following the same logic, or am I gonna have to scooch forward a bit? That's fine if I do.
From here you see Forfall. I mean, he's got like a bit of a boulder, and you see him like crashing his claws in what's behind the boulder. You can only assume is your lovely bard.
My ally, to my dear friend. Then I'm gonna use some of my movement to just get to this space, so I can definitely like kind of get line of sight with him.
Okay. I mean, you definitely see Forfall from here. He's big. He's big.
Him big. Yeah. So my action was to move Moonbeam. My bonus action is to once again that Archer. That thing.
Yeah, you got it.
So I roll. Where? 20.
20 hits. Ah, I mean a yawn. Ooh.
Kill. 20 hits. Let's go. Let's see. And once again, I have to double check myself just to make sure I'm.
And
I
that
know
spotlights
exactly
the
what
spark
I've
they
got
run with.
going on.
Also, I believe this is the first attack since Guiding Bolt, so you have advantage on this. Anyway, see if you crit.
Oh. Okay. So, roll another d20.
And just see if you get a 20. Okay, no, you're fine.
I just hit him slightly more accurately.
Yeah.
That's about it. Ba-ba. That's an 8. 8 damage, and so that was 2, so that was 10 of her movement, so she's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. To use the last of her movement. So she kind of like does like a little drive-by, moves the moonbeam, shoots him in the foot, and then just kind of like goes, no, back into a space where he can't quite see her. Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Anyway. Anything else?
Nope, that's my everything.
Lyra.
How deep's this water?
Gallo.
So, am I up to my knees or am I up to my chest?
You're up to your hips.
Okay. All right. Vera is literally just going to high jump back up.
Fair enough.
That's her movement because the Peerless Athlete gives her an extra 10 feet in her jump height.
Alright, you are back inside the grotto.
5,
Oh, back to the
Or,
lab
sorry,
again. Whoa.
10. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And this... And these are topaz or these are gold, right?
Topaz. Oh, sorry, like in this area, yes, it's treasure. It's like
All right,
just
cool.
piles of gold.
Let's see. So 10, 5, so 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Hey, Fluffs.
Um,
Health check.
yeah, no, I am going to cast another guiding bolt at him
Alright. Roll the hit.
from behind.
Man, everybody's just doing the Dark Souls tactic here. Everyone's smacking the booty.
He's the one who can't make up his
Look,
mind.
when he's presenting it, it's so massive. It's a little hard not to.
True.
He's like a cat, just constantly waving in our faces.
Can
We're
I
making
use
it a
this
problem.
Can I use this D20 that I've had sitting over here the entire time, and I don't know where I got it
believe
from?
that was a formally donated inspiration, so sure, I'll allow it.
All right, cool. So second one. 14?
14. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. 14 is not going to hit Forfall.
Oh well. And does he notice at the very least?
I mean, like, you casted a spell. He's bound to notice that you like, I'm casting a spell. Oh, I missed.
Alrighty. Then I'm going to have my middle finger up at him if he turns around. My middle claw, just... Pass.
Alright. Miss Friss. You're in
Okay.
point blank hole range.
Hate it here.
Sorry, not sorry.
Okay. I want to cast Psychic Lance again.
Okay. That's straight up intelligence save on my end. Ooh. I will use my one and only, or my last legendary resistance. Past that, so I will only be taking half.
Okay.
I do not want this dragon incapacitated. How can you deny the booty? Look at the fanny!
Oh my god. I don't want to see the booty!
Alright, so psychic lance damage, please.
Yep.
At the 10d6
Alright,
again?
let's just- Yep, I'm just rolling them again. Alright, here we go. 39!
39 half to... Down, so like 19 again? Right? Yeah.
You annoying little persons.
Away my ability to drink! I must get my revenge! Do you know what it's like to be sober for months?
Yes, because I don't drink.
Well, listen! I need a drink, and I'm gonna make sure I get one. I've had enough of this!
And Chaos Pulse. Let's do it. Alright. Here we go again. D8 minus 1. Man, this zombie cannot catch a break. Zombie sheep.
Oh, be sheep.
Ah.
Oh my god.
It could have been you. It could have been you.
Yeah, I'm like, thank god I didn't turn to a sheep again.
That get the zombie out of his collar though? No, it does not. Sheep is just now on a collar.
I'm sorry. The mental image in my head of just this sheep, but all of its like the fur, the fluff
like
and the wool
like-
around its head is like foofed up a bit more just because the collar's on it.
Yeah, like tufts of the fur like gone. You can see like exposed rib cage, like an open cheek to the teeth. Just zombie sheep. Zombies again, still stuck. But let's make this interesting. They're getting impatient. Let's see, can they break out of their chains? No, they cannot. Especially not the sheep. Well, the sheep does heal 5 points, so.
Once again, despite all the rage, they are just a sheep in the cage. Got you a kindred spirit in this one, Miss First.
Does he get his breath back? He does. You find more annoying at this point.
Also, is he still on the cone or in the? Pillar of light?
He is still in the ring, so yeah. Con save. He's gonna pass. Deal half moonbeam damage.
11. I'm favoring 23s today for some reason.
Ah, man. Fear. Misverse, Forfall has left your range. If you want to use a reaction to make an opportunity attack, you may use your sword to hit him.
Okay.
So if you want to try to roll to hit,
And
use the d20 plus 6 to stab him with your rapier.
okay, cool. Let's do that. Nine.
9 plus 6, that's not going to hit, unfortunately.
Okay.
So just misses, but hey, damage would have been damage. Vera, you're gonna... Yeah, he's just gonna come up and clobber you. Start with his claws. Dirty 20.
Hits.
7 slashing. Second one, 15 to hit.
Hits.
Another 7 slashing.
Okay.
And his bite, which that's also gonna hit.
Okay.
Gonna resist this. Okay, so it's only 1 to it. 16 damage total.
Alrighty. Wait, for all 3 of the attacks, or the bite is 16
The bite
damage?
is 16.
And that's already cut in half.
The necrotic is cut in half. Piercing was
Okay,
not.
cool. Cool, yeah. Just making sure.
Yep. Sure. Inish.
E.
Your turn.
Okay. Question for you. If I were here, would you say I have line of sight on him or no?
Yes, I would say you do.
Okay. And as for remembering, because I know that we've kind of tussled with things of him, and his specialty is necromancy. So I'm trying to remember. I'm pretty sure it's something he's like necromancy is gonna have like a lesser effect on him.
Being disguised as the archmage of necromancy in this school, with a propensity for decay and entropy. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, fair dues. All right. Oh. Okay. All right.
Let you move.
I'm gonna move. I have just enough movement to go from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to get to
Right.
that spot. I have just enough to get there. Can I remember if, because I've hit him with it before. Does he have like a resistance to freezing or cold?
He seems to have absorbed a lot of the cold that you dealt to him.
Okay. In that case, I'm just gonna stand in front of Miss Ferris for a moment. Oh, what was the other thing I had? Where are you? No, not you. Question.
Answer.
For something that has a duration but isn't specified as concentration, that means my moonbeam would still stay up, correct?
Correct.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. But that one's concentration. Beans. All right.
Beans.
Son of a bean.
Brains.
All right.
Oh,
In that
hamburgers.
case. Oh, pork chops. All right. I'm going to figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna use my action again to move the moonbeam forward into Forfall. It's like a bright light of the. It's like a Roomba of destruction.
Putting a spotlight on his
following
booty every time. Just ah.
Essentially, just
And
the
second
light of a
verse,
thousand
same
suns
with the first. He took
directly up your
damage
butts.
last time, so
Yeah, no, that's totally fine. I'm mostly just in it for that when he starts his turn damage right now for that.
oh yeah,
And
understandable.
Miss Frisk took a schwack.
Miss First took several schwacks.
Yeah, so I'm going to cast Healing Word as my bonus action. Oh wait, no, yes I can, because moving Moonbeam does not count as a spell. It is an action,
Correct.
so I can cast Healing Word.
Yes, you can.
Okay, I had a brief moment where I was like, no, wait.
Wait, huh.
To fear, I have fear. Okay. I'm going to cast it at 4th level.
All right.
So that's going to be 4d4 plus my spellcasting modifier in hit points.
4.
My wisdom is plus 3.
Okay, so
Close.
44 plus 3.
Roll. Mistress, you get 16 health points back.
Hooray!
Get it.
Yeah.
Miss Ferris, are you alright?
Yes. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Anytime, my dear.
We
And,
gotta ram him
that-
up the ass. I mean, what? I didn't say that.
I'm doing the best I
didn't say
can.
that.
I'm doing the
Hey,
best I can.
Jade.
I'm moving my massive death spotlight. I'm doing what I can.
We must ram him up the ass and avenge my sobriety. I mean, save the islands.
That was a bad
save
time
the
to sip
islands.
water.
Yes, save the islands.
Vera, I believe it's your turn now.
I do have a question, Dom.
I might have an answer.
About the weakness condition, or weakened, whatever you called it.
Yes.
If I smite, does the smite get cut in half too?
Smite is something you pump into the attack. It's not the attack itself.
Alright. Cool.
Hey, thanks for the $10, Jade.
Let's go.
Awesome. Thanks, Jade.
Des.
Alrighty. Bonus action. Branding smite.
All right.
And now I'm going to be swinging at the dragon with my claw. This is going to be terrible.
Are your claws considered strength weapons?
Yes, they are.
Oh, this is at disadvantage.
Yes, I know.
Wait till the end of its next turn. So no, that doesn't apply anymore.
Oh, then it'd be 13 plus 7.
Yeah, that would hit.
Oh, okay, cool. And I am pumping a regular smite into it too. So at second level, so 2d6, 3d8, and a d4
Mm-hmm.
plus 5, I think? No, plus 3.
Yeah, I forgot the weekend was like till the end of this.
30.
30.
Nice.
And now he's branded, so he can't go invisible.
Right.
I gave you a chance to to just take me, but nope. You had to have all of us and get greedy. Just like a dragon. Second attack.
All right.
This one's not going to be as tough, but, you know.
We'll see.
$21.
21 hits.
And I only get my D4 since I can only pump it in once. So. Or at least, I think that's right. Right?
For
Divine Smite?
just a paladin's divine smite.
Yeah.
No, you can do that as many times as you hit.
Really?
It's the magic ones that don't do that.
Ah, okay. So I will use another second level spell slot.
Oh yeah, no, I did that with my paladin all the time, so fair is fair.
16.
Is still standing. We're very close. But he's still standing.
Alright. And I've already used my bonus action, unfortunately. Alright.
Alright.
I pass.
Misfris.
Right.
Return.
I'm thinking, what do I want to do?
Your best.
My
Your
best,
best.
yes. Always my best. Or where is this? What do I got over here? Let me see.
Run up
You
and
always
smack him.
inspire us, Miss Ferris.
I mean, I could run up and smack him, but I was
Thank him with
trying
a
to be-
shiv.
Yeah, but then you'd run into the moonbeam.
But I kick him in the shins!
I do love the idea of Miss Frisk just like running like and just like through the fucking moonbeam to smack this dragon in the teeth.
That is always an option.
Dragon dies by kick to the balls.
It's just
Deserves it,
just
though.
stabbed in the hole.
There you go.
It's Miss Frisk out here. I cast testicular torsion.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. Okay.
What you got for me?
Well, let me see. Am I in range?
Vicious Mockery would be hilarious at a time like this.
Do I have to move to do that, or can I just do it? Oh, it's a cantrip, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cantrip, but what's the range?
That's what I just said. Hold on. I'll tell you.
I would hope so. You're the one casting the spells.
60 feet.
That's
So I have
definitely
to
within
move.
60 feet.
Oh, it is within 60 feet. Okay, yeah, we can do that then. I will do some vicious mockery.
You want to cast Vicious Mockery on Forfall?
Yes, I do.
All right. What vicious tongue lashing are you going to say to him? What how are you going to mock him?
Oh my god.
This is my favorite part about bards because Vicious Mockery is like their go-to like joke spell.
It's also the go-to cantrip.
Yes.
Oh my god. Well, first of all, listen, you little shit. One, your ass. You don't got no ass, sir. What is that? You got no ass. You call yourself a dragon and you got you ain't got no ass. You got nothing in the trunk. I can
He goes in the
clearly
corner like,
see your asshole from here, sir.
Like snap, snap, snap.
And I believe if I remember Vicious Mockery correct, I have to make a wisdom save.
You know what, Bridie? Take it and shove it up your ass.
Oh god, it's a
That we can all see, by the way.
What?
Yeah, let's go.
All
Wait
right.
a minute. If you
Roll
Wait,
me
what?
roll me a d4.
Oh my god. Hold on. Ah.
Vicious Mockery
requires
is...
me
Oh
to
wait, so you're level 10, so it's like I think it's 2d4?
Yeah, it's 2d4.
Yeah, it's 2d4 now.
Thank you. Okay, give me a sec. Okay. 5.
Mistress, how do you want to do this?
What am I doing?
Finish him.
What? Oh shit! Really?
You literally mocked him to death.
The psychic power of your vicious mockery kills him. Holy shit!
Take that,
I
sobriety!
fucking love this.
Oh, he's going to be the laughingstock of dragon
You
history.
can see like the cracks in
Dragon
his
with no
topaz
ass.
scales begin to quiver and break as this
His fragile armor.
his fragile
He
ego.
couldn't handle the insults against his ass.
His fragile ego is slowly becoming shattered as his body folds to dust. Forfall has fallen.
Lena just looks at Miss first like, I might need to stay on your good side.
I could have
Oh
never
my God.
foreseen Forfall dying of cringe.
That's so fucking
Well,
funny.
his name is Fool's Fall.
Vault holes! Let's go! That's it!
I'm so proud of you.
I used the power of ass.
The
so-
zombies
okay,
are chained
I'm finding
but
it funny.
sporadic. You can finish them
Laughing and
off
watching the
easily.
chat.
Even Mr. Rogers wouldn't be proud of you. Oh god, that is...
Ooh, that's brutal.
As the dragon falls, you feel this compulsion with your chest. This pull from the grotto. You all are pulled onto an island where the sphere is humming. And beside it, you just see and hear this clapping as you this long-robed figure, wide-brimmed wizard hat, all coated in that Glowing Isles sea foam grate. Sort of leg kicked up, and he's like standing balanced on his tail. This long brown flowing beard in front of him as he just giving you all a round of applause. Well done! Well done! Well, color me shocked. I didn't think it was gonna happen, but you pulled it off!
What?
My apologies. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Headmaster Shalazar. These are my islands, and I am the god of knowledge.
Oh. And
Immediately, Nish takes like the equivalent of a knee.
Vera bows before him.
Well, color me impressed. That dragon was working very hard to cover his tracks, but... well, his hubris got the better of him, it seems. Oh, and he just licks his thumb and, like, snuffing out a candle, he just puts his finger and thumb on the sphere and just... this sphere just vanishes, like snuffing out a flame, and the weather begins to slowly subside. There we go, good as new.
What?
What?
He is the god of knowledge, so this doesn't shock me.
Well, the thing about anti-divination is it's hard to see someone when they don't want to be seen. Ooh.
Oh, well, there he goes. I see what he means now. Well, or so I don't, I guess.
Well,
Was he some
we
type of
should have
pest?
come to you first, sir.
Oh, I knew all about you the moment you stepped foot. Well, technically the moment you were born, but that's beside the point. I have watched you progress very rapidly and very quickly during your time here. It's only been, a couple of days, and you've already stopped one catastrophe? Impressive!
Thank you, sir.
So, much as I would like to dilly-dally a bit further, the weather is perfectly nice here on the coast. I would like to extend my blessings towards you.
That is very kind.
What is... Of course. Thank you.
Not to look a gift blessing in the mouth, but what would that entail, sir?
And she nods her head again.
Miss First is just kind of crossing her arms and still a little apprehensive, kind of just what is happening right now?
I mean, entirely fair, considering a dude that was supposed to be a teacher here was not very good to us just a few minutes ago.
Nope. Yeah. Also,
Just got the whole flip.
So much ass.
So much ass.
So much.
Oh, what's going to happen next? Unicorn.
Is that a unicorn?
Well, we have contained most of the wild magics thanks to that, but it might take a few more weeks, maybe even a couple months, or even a few years before it calms down here in the Glowing Isles. And wild magic can be, well, wild.
Miss Ferris,
What?
make it lick you.
What?
Your sobriety. Maybe you could do something about that. Remember my skin?
Oh. Yeah, I guess.
Lick the horse. Like
The
horse.
horse. Lick the horse.
Wait.
I don't meant to have the horse lick you, but I guess one way to another end, I guess.
was like, wait, I'm not licking a horse. What do you mean? I mean, if the horse will lick me, sure, why not? Give it a shot.
Maybe very
Hi,
gently
horse.
hold out your palm.
Hey, how's it
Yes.
going?
What's up, Joe?
Sup?
It's speaking telepathically to you.
Sup, homie? Can you lick me and see if I can have drinks now?
I mean,
oh my god.
not
Can
sure
you
if
give me a
that's how
lick,
it
please?
works, but
Can
yeah,
you lick my
I-
arm or lick my hand or something? I don't know.
I mean, I could give it a try.
Good god, let's see what happens.
Thank you.
I mean, you'll heal for 14 hit points,
Well, I'll take that. That's nice.
and if you had diseases or poisons, they're gone.
Oh gosh, yay.
But still sober.
God damn it!
Darn. Well, thank you for your attempt.
It was worth a shot. He just vanishes after a minute.
Fucking horse explodes.
So, where were we? Oh, yes. I am extending my tutelage to you. You shall be in Encantos, studying underneath me.
Yes, sir.
You.
It would be an honor.
Thank you. That is.
Eyes massive. Just like,
Well, as I do say, knowledge is its own pursuit. I mean, this all could have been avoided with a flick of my wrist if I had known exactly what was all going on. However, I have an appreciation for mortal kind and their pursuits of knowledge and their curiosity for all things. I just wanted to see what would happen. And you have delivered gloriously! My God, the way he fell over! Humiliated to the very end! I couldn't write a better story. And you get to share them all.
Wait a minute. So you could have fixed this at any time?
Yes!
Okay, let me make sure I understand this completely.
Out of
You
character,
could have
Lord
stopped
Salazar.
all of that from happening at any time.
And then what would you have learned? Nothing.
Excuse me.
So you mean to tell me all this time I've had to be sober because you wanted some entertainment?
Oh, you misunderstand, dear. Curiosity, investigation, knowledge are my domain. You have learned all so much through this experience. Had you just gone to your books and study, well, sure, you might have learned a couple new spells, made a few new friends, but you wouldn't have had a lesson learned. An adventure journeyed. And don't worry, sobriety is
the
fine.
stories
It'll
of
fade
the
off
school.
in about 98 days.
I do have to ask because I am curious. When we were captured, he mentioned our missing companion who went missing sometime before. Do you know what happened to her?
Ah. Speak of Dramel, don't you?
Yes.
Seems Forfall had a bit of a trick up his sleeve. I may have intervened a little bit, but unfortunately, it seems not enough. He, underneath Cassius's eye, had put a trap on the portal. It was supposed to utterly destroy you all. But with a little bit of intervention on my part, your friend is alive. Though you may not like where she ended up. But that is where you all will come in. Right the wrongs of Forfall and make, well, history.
Well, this will be a hell of a tale to tell. My tribe won't believe it, not one bit.
No tall
will my
tales
family.
here. Bum 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 bum. So, under Headmaster Shalazar, you may choose to continue your tutelage and your pursuit of your knowledge or entertainment or history while you last here. Don't worry, Miss Friss. He may tease, but your sobriety will be gone with just a flick of a wrist. In the hopes that you will learn from him and train in the pursuits of your magics, you may try to rescue your friend who has been lost in pandemonium. But that might be a tall tale for another time. We did it! We're done!
We did it!
That was
Yeah.
so much fun, Gob!
Ah! Thank you so
was
much.
so
Oh my
good!
goodness. Look at that.
That final hit, I can't even. First of all,
You can't make this shit up. Holy cow. But look at that.
like, twice as much of what the goal was to raise for this. So many fucking lovely people, such cool
150% more
stuff.
than we expected. $2,544. Thank you all so much for your contributions for SFAC. This has been an overwhelmingly positive experience. I am so glad. I want to thank SFAC for allowing me to sit in with the DM and invite all of my friends to play a Dungeons and Dragons game for charity. I want to give a special shout out to Monster King over here, one of our biggest contributors to the Donathon goals, and all the wild magic he surged through here weaved its way into the plot the way I never thought it would. So thank you so much for that. I hope to do much more events like this with SFAC in the future. I am just appreciative of everyone who could make it, and yeah, just thank you all. Thank you so much. While the tall
Thank
tales
you
may
for
be
putting this story
over,
together.
for now, we will see with something different next time. Keep it sweet, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.